Okay. So pit your number 5 against number 5.
Sixth Sense versus Willy's Wonderland. Sixth Sense all the way.
Yeah, that's tough.
I,
That's
I
I like the
love
same
Willy's
vibes though.
Wonderland. Yeah,
Well, horror-esque. Horror-esque, yeah. I like that
yeah,
they kind of pair up enough.
yeah. Sixth Sense is a far better movie. Willy's Wonderland is a more fun movie. So yeah, Sixth Sense all the way.
All right. So Willis has got that. Let's see. Let me get a pen. Do you have a pen on you?
No.
Okay,
I
I've
don't
got
even
one.
see
So hang on. So Caleb. Oh, come here, you. No, I just broke the tip. Just the tip. Okay.
Sounds like a
Willis.
personal problem.
Oh man, broke the lead in the pencil. God dang it. Okay, so you got one for Willis. All right, one for
Yep.
Willis. Okay, so my number 5 Willis movie is Last Man Standing. Love it. Fantastic action. Once again, it's got that thought-driven monologue and dialogue throughout the movie. And then it's going up against my number 5, Gone in 60 Seconds. Like we just Gone in 60 Seconds, like we just said. I'll say it again. Awesome. Everybody's on their point. It's fun from start to finish. It's never boring. It's classic. I got to go Gone in 60 Seconds. I'm going to give the number 5 spot to Nicolas Cage winning with Gone in 60 Seconds. I think The Last Man Standing is very, very special and underappreciated, but 60 Seconds is killer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Now we got one Willis, one Cage for the number 5 spot. Number 4.
Oh God, this one hurts. The Fifth Element versus Bringing Out the Dead. Oh God. Okay. Fifth Element, and just
No.
barely. Bringing Out the Dead is a better film overall, and I mean that. But The Fifth Element is such a fun film and such a staple in my life that it deserves that spot. So,
Yeah,
God,
it's definitely it's another one of those movies you just don't get very often. Like it's very special in its own little bubble. Like yeah.
Yep.
All right. My number 4 is gonna go. So Willis, my number 4 Willis was The Last Boy Scout. I grew up with this movie. I love this movie. Also endlessly quotable. The combination between him and Damon Wayans is fantastic. And then that's gonna go up against my number 4, Face Off. That's so hard. Oh my God, it hurts. Okay. Wow. Dang, man. I gotta give it to Face Off. I gotta give it to Face Off. I mean, you have two actors in their prime and their best, and they're killing each other. I mean, they're killing it, and I gotta go Face Off. So you've got 2 Bruce. I've got 2 Cage. I can't help it. Like I don't know. That's crazy. I mean, that's crazy. All right, man. Number 3.
This one's not as hard of a pick, but it's going to hurt some feelings. It's 12 Monkeys versus Con Air, and 12 Monkeys all the way, without missing a beat. Con Air is more of a fun film. 12 Monkeys is one of my all-time favorite films. It's such a good movie. So, 12 Monkeys.
12 Monkeys is, I mean, you talk about quality, you talk about a better movie, there's more depth. You know what I mean? It's one of those, like, Con Air is like, turn your brain off, quote it, it's good all day, every day. But, like, you know how some people are talking about, like, elevated horror and that's getting everybody upset? 12 Monkeys is elevated. It's more thought-provoking.
Yeah.
The quality of acting has to be there. You know what I mean? Like, so I get that.
Yeah.
I really do. I'm not going to agree, but I get it. So wow, that's 3 Willis. Okay, we'll see if my number 3. Yeah. Oh, this sucks. This sucks a lot, and there's just no question. So I've got Lord of War for Cage, and I've got Pulp Fiction for Bruce Willis, and there's no question it's Pulp Fiction. I mean, it set the tone for the '90s. Like, I mean, for certain things, like dialogue and certain things, it put Quentin Tarantino on the map, and it gave life to John Travolta and some other careers. So yeah, it's no question on that. It's Pulp Fiction. I mean, that's not even close. But so I've got 1 Willis, 2 Cage, and you got 3 Willis. Gotta hope Cage wins one of yours. What's your number 2?
This sucks. Die Hard with a Vengeance versus Face Off. Face Off.
Whoa! Yeah! All right. Cage got one. All right.
Cage got one, and just barely. The entertainment value in both is through the roof, absolutely. But they were much more similar film than my previous, 12 Monkeys versus Con Air. These two films are both like action-packed. There's a little bit of fun. There's good character dialogue. There's a easy-to-follow story. And just barely, it's going to be Face Off. I've seen Die Hard with a Vengeance probably more times, but Face Off.
Right. Well, and it's something where, like, you could say, once again, that Vengeance is a better movie, but at the same time, you have other Die Hard movies to go to. You only have one Face Off. And it is what it is. It's as epic as we've been talking about. Yeah. So that's 3 Willis, 1 Cage for you. That's 2 Cage, 1 Willis for me. Okay, now my next one is a Die Hard movie. Die Hard 2 versus Con Air. And it's Con Air all day. It's all day Con Air. No question it's Con Air. Like, get out of here. Get out of here. It's Con Air. No question. I love Die Hard 2. Like I said, my enjoyment value, I just gravitate towards the second movie because it builds on the first movie. And I've seen the first movie so much that it's perfect. And sometimes maybe the imperfections of a sequel makes you love it a little bit more. It's a little bit of shortcomings, or it's whatever, it's ambition maybe. But yeah, it's Con Air all day. For the group of actors, for the action, for the just endless cheese fun and rock and roll all the way through the end. I love it. I love both movies, but it's Con Air all day. So that's 4 Cage, 1 Willis for me, 4 Willis, 1 Cage for you. It's all tied up.
Yeah. Real quick, I actually wanted to say I had a conversation with somebody earlier. It always comes back to Halloween. They asked me what my favorite Halloween sequel is, and said, no, what's the best Halloween sequel? And I said, those are 2 very different questions. I said, hands down, the best Halloween sequel is Halloween 2 from 1981. It just is. It is. Now, my favorite, the one that I gravitate towards the most, the one that I tend to pop in the most, and whether it be on purpose or not, is Halloween 6. I go to it. I watch it a lot. There's that entertainment factor. It hit me at the right time in my life. It's kind of like Jason Takes Manhattan. It is absolutely not the best sequel. Not by a long shot. But by default, it would be my favorite. And it was interesting to watch this person kind of like go through that in their head. Like, that is a different, yeah, that may absolutely. As sometimes those 2 things can line up. I will defend Halloween 2 being the best Halloween sequel, but yeah, sorry. You made that point about the sequel being imperfect, and Halloween 6 is very imperfect compared to Halloween. So, yeah, no.
Caleb, Halloween 6 is your favorite sequel. I just have to say this. Some men like to watch the world burn. That's all I got to say. It's what I gravitate towards. And yeah, you're gonna go crazy. Hold on, let's stay focused. I'm sorry. Let's stay focused here because I'm gonna have to edit this later. Which I'm
maybe do anyway. Don't make me bring Rob Zombie into this.
No, I know, right? Now, number one. Now, this is big because I don't want to tie. It's gonna piss me off. What's your number one spot? Saying who takes the? I mean, obviously Willis is gonna win because you got 4-1, right?
Yep.
So let's see what
So
you
my
got.
number one Willis is Hostage, and my number one Cage is Gone in 60 Seconds. These are both amazing, amazing movies.
Same.
I will say Hostage is a better film. It is. It's a better movie. But I thoroughly enjoy Gone in 60 Seconds more.
Ah, I knew it.
Absolutely. So Gone in 60 Seconds.
Love it. Love it. So yeah, so sorry, so you have I said that wrong earlier. I'm sorry. So you had 3 Willis and 2 Cage.
Yep.
Apologies. I messed up a second ago. Sorry. This is so fun. I'm having so much fun. I've got 3 Cage and 1 Willis. My number one Willis is Armageddon. My number one
Ooh.
Cage is The Rock. Now, I just
Ooh.
watched Armageddon, and I gotta say, every time I watch it, I get a little emotional. I just do. Like, you feel the friendship, you feel the family, you feel the love, you feel the stakes. The Rock is the same way. The girlfriend-wise and some other things, but man, it's tough, man. These are 2 epic movies. Oh my God, man. I gotta go with The Rock. And I mean, it's probably a bigger gap than I want to say, but I love Armageddon that much to where it's The Rock with Nicolas Cage. And that means Nicolas Cage actually won the top 5. That is nuts by 1 spot. Right? 2 spots, 1 spot. Yeah, 3, 2, 4, 1. What's that total?
Yeah.
3, 7 to. What does that work? Right. No, you do it. Trying to do math here. I just know Cage won by 1 movie.
So I had 2 Cage.
I had 4.
You had
So that's 6.
4.
Well, I'm just making numbers up now. So 6 to 4. So yeah, Cage won by 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Yeah.
a tiebreaker to 2. Yep. Dude, had a lot of fun with this. I can't believe Cage won. What an underdog. I was kind of rooting for him. It kills me to put The Rock over Armageddon, but I had to. I had to.
Yeah, it killed me to put Gone in 60 Seconds over Hostage because I will take it to the grave that Hostage is a better acted, written, it's a more in-depth film, but Gone in 60 Seconds is way more of a fun movie, and I have way more fun watching it.
Right, like Die Hard, I put so even if I put Die Hard, the original Die Hard up against Gone in 60 Seconds, I'm sorry, the original Die Hard versus Con Air, I probably, God, dude, I might even go Con Air over that. And that sounds dumb because you're like, well, why'd you put it? But I don't know. It's my enjoyment. It was my list. Die Hard is a better movie than Die Hard 2. So putting Die Hard up against, Con Air might be a little bit tough, but I'd probably still go Con Air. I freaking love Con Air. Guys, if you're watching this in the future, we really appreciate you watching. Do us a favor and show us your top 5, Willis, and then top 5, Cage. Put them together. Let us know. Thank you for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can get some more R&R. Until next time, we're out of here.